Here's an analogy for you. Have you ever went to your favorite restaurant, got your favorite food from the favorite restaurant, finally got to eating that favorite food from that said restaurant, you in your happy place, then as soon as you get halfway through eating it, you realize there's some hair in your food. Now this creates a whole lot of problems. One, you gotta go back up to the manager and the employee to tell them about how bad your service was. You are very suspicious about the next version of the item they give you. And 3, you are paranoid about the thing that you're going to get from now on. This is how I feel about My Hero Academia One's Justice. Now, to be honest with you guys, My Hero Academia One's Justice was a game I truly did enjoy. However, after like a month and a half in, the game just completely fell off because there wasn't a lot to offer and a lot of things that were very frustrating, tedious, and problematic to me. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to talk about a lot of things that need to be fixed for My Hero Academia One's Justice 2. We've got an early leak scan that My Hero One's Justice is going to be coming out within a year from now, I believe. It's working on the Seasons 4 content of Boku no Hero Academia from the upcoming season that starts in October. So it's easy to say that this game is coming out a year from now. The big scare for a lot of people is that the game is getting announced a year later. It's kind of like how NBA 2K go from 2K19 to 2K20. The purpose of this video is to give my honest thoughts on things that I disliked about the first One's Justice, send this to the My Hero Acca Twitter account, and massively push this to hopefully they see it and take some of the stuff into account. Because I really want My Hero games to evolve to be better. And this is what I'm going to do in today's video, giving out my some thoughts. I even asked on Twitter if you had any problems with My Hero's One's Justice, the one that came out last year, on pretty much everything. Gave you some feedback down below, and in most cases I read through the whole thread. Most of it is the same way I feel that I will be presenting in this video. So let's get it. Alright, let's start off with modes before we go to gameplay changes, because even if the gameplay isn't unfavorable in a lot of people's opinions or whatever, there could always be fun added with this one mode. This feature is very important not only to the content creator, to fans, to people that want to try out the game, and to have fun with more people at a time. Please add online lobbies with friends in My Hero One's Justice 2. This is detrimental to the longevity of anime games. Back in the day, we used to have Naruto Storm series that had online lobbies back in the PS3 era. In these games, you can have a room up to 8 players, and everyone can spectate while the top 2 players battle it out. The feature is needed for many reasons. Number 1, it builds a sense of community. It adds to having more friends playing the game at the same time, and it makes it easy to do things like tournaments and events by the community. Having lobbies is a bonus for content creators because it lets them stream the game and also pushes out there. But regardless of that intent, it helps people search for tournaments and events held by others, which results in more people wanting to play the game, incorporating a reason to get better. Hence, the support for the game from the fans and the people that actually buy it will last longer without this mode. I guarantee you, having the ability to play with multiple friends or join a lobby to play My Hero One's Justice will increase the longevity at least a couple months to almost half a year if the gameplay or if it's that fun to do, or if it works, period. Number 2, please let me change characters in between friendlies. This is my personal pet peeve, so please let me vent this one out. This is not a traditional fighting game. This is an anime arena fighter. I don't know why anime games since like after 2016 start making you return to character select screen. It's not like they are hard to play anyway, so character locking unless you switch out on the main menu should not even be a thing. It's more annoying to have to re-invite friends just to switch a character and some supports than just taking us back to character select in the same player match. The more you get people playing is the beauty of playing an anime game or a fighting game or however you view an anime arena fighter. If I could lose, rematch, switch characters, that should be an implemented function and when I turn on the game. And I would really love if you guys do that for My Hero One's Justice 2. Fix the camera on wall fighting. No, never mind. Just fix wall fighting in general. For so many years, Naruto Storm fans have asked for this, and now we realize that's why it's probably never been added to online play. One's Justice implemented this in a weird way. And also, I do not understand why we fight on the wall anyway in My Hero. Most of the fights in the show are very grounded, besides if it's All Might included, and the only fight with that on buildings was with Deku, Ida, Todoroki versus Stain fight. I think they need to revamp wall fighting in general or entirely just take it out. The problem with wall fighting is I had an issue of it giving me headaches after a while of play, and the controls legit get mad wonky and confusing. It made the game unfavorable and not fun when you got to that component of the gameplay. Another thing I want to talk about is wall splatting, which I honestly don't see it won't get removed, but it needs to be revamped. I love the concept of wall splatting in My Hero. I love it in Kill I Kill If. However, I hate the conditions for all characters are different and making it sometimes way too easy to get and not be able to get out fast enough. Some characters have to combo to get you into a wall splat, while some characters have freaking grabs that throw you full screen into the wall. Prime example, Shigaraki can do this. Some characters' projectiles can push you back far enough and get you a wall splat. Compared to like shoot style Deku, you have to actually combo a character into the wall to get it. I think the best way to actually fix this in My Hero 1's Justice 2 is making it a universal mechanic, or making it to where certain conditions or certain moves actually activate the wall splat. Every character pretty much has a universal amount of moves in their moveset regardless, so make one of the moves be able to actually activate the wall splat. That way people won't play to put you in a situation where you stuck on the wall and you get cheesed out on. The problem with the wall splat mechanic too is that even when you get in it, they could be super far away. They could go make a taco, go to space, go meet the president, go to GameStop and buy every game coming out in 2020 and still dash at you, and you can't do nothing about it while you're in the wall splat. It's very frustrating, and you just gotta look at it and watch it happen to you, and it kills the flow of battle in my opinion. And this game needs it. I don't care what anyone says. All anime games that don't have this kill the game really fast or make people not want to play it over a long period of time because of how playstyles turn out. Air blocking is a must. Many people agree that My Hero Academia 1's Justice aerial combat was not the greatest, and it led to a lot of weird things. Air blocking is needed in this type of game. I already know somebody's gonna say, man, why don't you get good? And also, I saw another comment on the collab I did on another video. I don't want to single out that person. He came out and said that for every good skilled player, projectile spamming wasn't really a problem. Duh. Any case, any anime game, any fighting game in general, there's going to be people and everyone to know how to get around it. However, the act of getting around it could be the potential problem. Prime example, you could literally just outrun and get away from most projectiles, but it results into a more campy, far away playstyle. At that point, you're not playing the game, you're making it not fun for the other player, and it makes the game really like dry, really boring, and it just doesn't really make you want to turn on the game again after you play that match. Like, you'll probably play that match and you'll turn off the whole system or go play a whole different anime game or game in general. Prime example for me, I played Endeavor towards the end of the lifespan of the game because I figured out how strong projectiles were. From a person that knows how to get around projectiles, they literally just stayed on the other side of the map until equivalently I messed up or equally tried to go for an aggressive play. Therefore, the gameplay on most of the counts in the match, the time limit was played from a distance, resulting into playing a whole different type of game where it wasn't even fun or even wanting to look at. Also, I don't know how big the My Hero Academia game budget is, but another mode that will really be loved by the community is a tournament mode. The thing about tournament mode would be so good is because people will be able to play with so many different people and have tournaments. You could set these up for days, weeks, however, make them in like 20 minutes, everybody playing, having fun, getting into a tournament. Tournaments usually take about 30-40 minutes, the amount of time you will probably play the game at most. Sometimes you probably play it all day. Who knows? I think that would be a really amazing function to have. A lot of games have this. A lot of actual fighting games have this now. It is crazy. I think we need this the most. Alright, now, another thing that I just really need to talk about with My Hero 1's Justice, ring out stages suck. I think everybody just did not like ring out stages. They're really frustrating. Some moments you walk off, you die. Some moments you jump off in the air, you float up like Sonic Adventure 2. It's crazy. It needs to be revamped or completely take it out, in my opinion. Some stages have ring out stages, but going forward in My Hero Academia Season 4, if you know the events that happen, there won't be any places where you could like fall off, hopefully. So that's a thing. And then I just really hope that most ring out stages just find a way to add a shield. Like, don't just automatically let me knock you out Because some characters' combos put you in situations. Prime example, Ochako, she could hit you all the way off the map, and then you just drop to your death. You could tech, but then she could just keep hitting you. And since there's no air blocking, see how everything is connecting now? Literally, you're just effed up. You can't do anything about it. They need to fix this function. I think they should just remove it. Well, to be honest, this is my quick issues with My Hero Academia 1's Justice. There's a lot of other things I can address later, such as content in the game. Like, the story mode needs better cutscenes, obviously. Better direction. I actually am a fan of slideshows because it's like, I get to read the dialogue and also pay attention to like some of the art from the anime. It helps refresh my memory. I like that a lot. I know a lot of people don't, so that's my take on that. I just feel like they just need to work on the cutscenes. And then One's Justice has the potential to have beautiful cutscenes because they did it in the first game with the Deku versus Stain fight. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Avataryaya, and I brought my things that I need to be fixed, in my opinion, for My Hero 1 Justice 2. This is more so in the portion of the gameplay and online side of things, but don't worry about that. I'll probably do that another day. Regardless, if you have anything you really need to say about My Hero 1 Justice, be as respectful as possible. Don't attack the creators or any Twitter accounts that you see related to that. We're going to send this to the official My Hero Academia Twitter. Hopefully they see it and hopefully they implement some of these changes. I'm not saying everything needs to be changed, but this will be a step in the right direction for the future of the One's Justice franchise. Yeah, and remember, follow me on Twitter at avataryayaTV. And remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla. Hey. Raise the time.